Hi everyone and welcome in our new Photoshop tutorial. My name is Marcin and today I'd like to show you how to do professional retouch on your portrait image. The effect is on your desktop, on my desktop actually. I think it looks really nice, it's really natural effect. It shows you how to increase all the details, how to whiten your teeth, how to make your lips and eyes really impressive, how to whiten skin. There's really a lot of things you can learn from that tutorial. So I hope you're gonna like this. That's how my image looked before, as you see, and that's how my image looks right now. It's really nice. Look at the eyes, they're really impressive. So if you would like to know how I create that final result, if you would like to learn how to do this kind of retouch, watch this tutorial and leave a comment what you think about. And here is our previous image before editing. It might look okay, but it really isn't, because right now we can't see all the details. So I would like to zoom this image to show you all the details that we have to correct. Like, for example, teeth. Let's see on her teeth. Maybe from the distance they look okay, but look at here right now. We can see all the lipstick on her teeth. It doesn't look good. We have to do something with that. Sorry for my voice, I'm a bit ill. And we have obviously we have to do something with lips to increase the color and create better edges here, because they are not really perfect. We have to make that skin soften. Obviously I would like to show you how to edit your eyes, how to edit eyes on portrait image. I would like to show you how to make bigger eyes. It's really impressive. Of course, maybe how to change color of the eyes. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. And of course I would like to show you how to make your skin a bit white and a bit soften, because for me, I don't like this kind of portrait color. I really love white skin. I'm a huge fan of white skin. So I would like to show you how to make that image a bit colder and increase all the details, all the contrast. For example, I would like to show you how to make that skin whiten, but in the same time how to make lipstick with really strong red colors. So I think that final result will be really impressive and you're gonna love this tutorial. So let's start from the beginning. What I would like to show you at first I would like to show you how to edit teeth. It's really important for me because it's the first thing I could see that doesn't work good on that image, really. So let's zoom this image like really a lot. Create new layer, click this layer and select stamp tool, clone stamp tool. I think it's the best tool to edit your teeth. If you have the same problem on your images you would like to edit, I select all layers here, but it could be current and below layer, not current layer. If you have selected current layer here, remember to change this for current below all or all layers. And let's start our editing. As I said, I'm gonna use a clone stamp tool. And as you see, I have opacity at 100. I think it's too much. So at first I'd like to try with 50 and press Alt on your teeth and then click on the area you would like to hide. 50% might be not enough. Let's try with 60%. And I think my brush size isn't really perfect. There's some work to do. see that teeth. She has really nice teeth, but on that image they doesn't look well. So we have some work to do. It's too much actually. And after that editing, I would like to show you, of course, how to whiten teeth. It's really simple. It's really simple and good looking, non-destructive way. Let's change our brush size to 6. Have to be really careful. Alright, now it looks a bit better. The thing I don't like in those teeth is, because as you see they have so many colors here and it doesn't look well, so there's a lot of work to do. For example, here it might take me a while, so if it's boring for you, you know what to do. Just skip a few minutes later, or if you would like to watch how I clear this teeth out, watch that tutorial and don't skip a few minutes. Alright, it looks better, just a bit better. And here alright, it looks much better now. Take a look. Looks much better now. Take a look here in this area. Have to do some correction. And alright, we almost done actually. Take a look. Now you can see the difference. It's a huge difference actually. It's small step but huge difference. I think it doesn't look so great now. It doesn't look so great. Like, let's try with larger brush to make that color a bit soften. And obviously after that step we have to whiten those teeth. They are really white, nice teeth, but I would like to make them really impressive. So I think I select pen tool, and now we have to do selection on our teeth. It might take me a while again. So please be patient. And after selection, click right and then make selection. And I think feather radius about 2 pixels is quite okay. Let's see how it's gonna look. So now go to click the small icon here, and let's see hue saturation. Actually, made this a bit too fast. I'd like to zoom it out and take a look. Take down some saturation. As you see, if we take down on the left side our saturation, our teeth going to be brighter. So maybe about minus 30, just a little bit, because it has to be non-destructive. And let's try with lightness, as you see, but we have to be really careful with lightness. Maybe about plus 8. And now take a look. It's a really nice different, really natural, nice different. I think it's not bad. If it will be too strong for you, of course, you could change this just a bit. For example, about minus 30. It's up to you, actually. You know that. So we finished with our teeth. So I think it's a proper time to edit our lips. As you see, we have some bad areas here. You have to be really careful with them. So create new layer. I'm gonna call this lips to make a selection. It's not really necessary, I think. But I think it would be really nice to do some editing here. Right. At first on this area. Make selection and feather radius only at 1 pixel this time. Zoom it out. Then clone stamp tool. At first I start with lips here, I think, or maybe just inside, and of course Alt and using clone stamp tool, let's colorize here. And after that, just click selection tool again and select inverse to do this to the bottom of our lips. Again, clone stamp tool. I think our opacity at 90 now, maybe not 100, because for me I think 100 might be not really natural for that image. Now let's change opacity to 60. Let's do our lips down there. Bit too strong. Alright, I think it's done now. Hope it looks quite natural. Select. And our lips looks much more filled now. It doesn't have that nice shine color, but no worries, I think we're going to do this later. So let's do the other side. And I want to be really carefully, so I create new layer. I'm gonna call this lips 2. I know I do this really slow, but I think it's much easier to do this that way. My bad. Right, so let's try. I'm not sure if it's Perfect. I do a mistake down here. So I just will be careful here. Alright, I think it's okay now. Let's change opacity into 60% now. Select, and it looks like this. Not sure. It's not my mistake, it was this kind of shape. And like, let's merge those layers, and let's call it just lips. And like, for me, as you see, it's much better now. Our lips are filled. I'm not sure about those lips down there. I think they look quite nice, so it's not really necessary to I'm sorry, to do something with them, to be honest. But I think it's up to you, because we have this nice shadow here. I think I could leave this shadow like this. There's no sense to edit those bottom lipstick here. So that's how it looks right now, and I think it would be good time to do some correction on our skin, on the face. So again, there's few different ways, but at first just create new layer, blemish removal, or just blemish is okay. And I like to remove all those blemishes. There's not too many of them, just few probably. I haven't seen too many. Yeah, so just basic correction, just a few wrinkles actually, and that would be all. Maybe that small mustaches here. It would be nice to do something with that, obviously. Really small brush. Actually, I should do this on my lips layer, but it doesn't matter. Right, I think it's a bit better now. Let's check the other side. So let's do some correction with wrinkles. There's not too many wrinkles. I leave that layer and create new layer, gonna call this wrinkles, because I just think it would be better. Like this, and trust me with this, because for example, if that effect will be too strong, we could change an opacity for 60%, for example. So it's better idea to create new layer for this. Spot herring brush tool. It's much better, isn't it? Don't have too many wrinkles. Her face is quite okay. It's very beautiful. Maybe on this side. So after we finished with wrinkles, it would be nice to make our eyes bigger, and after that we could make a retouch on our skin. So let's create a stamp, Shift Alt Command and E if you work in Mac, and Shift Alt Command and Shift Alt Control and E if you work in Windows. I'm gonna call this layer Big Eyes, and then click Filter, Liquify. Let's zoom this a bit, just a bit. And what I'm gonna do, we could lose some, the bad thing about this, we can lose some details actually, but I think it's worth it. 350 would be okay. 1, 2, just a little bit, and again 1, 2, to make that eyes a bit bigger. It looks really nice, I think. After that, it's time for soften our skin, so again create a stamp, Shift Alt Command and E, soft skin. And there's few ways to do this. On my previous retouch tutorial I use a mixer brush tool. Of course you can use mixer brush tool, it's really good tool, but it takes some time, and much easier is using just filter, blur and surface blur. And now just up your threshold into even 100, and then your radius I think into 15. Not too much, because I'm huge fan on really soft retouch. And then take down your threshold into 9, maybe about 10 actually. It would be really good. So okay, And now, as you see, we lost all the details from hair, so we don't want to do this. So click this small icon to add a layer mask and invert colors into black. And of course, using white color of brush, white color, paint her face with area you would like to make really soft, like me. See, be careful on lips, be careful on her eyes. Just really soft retouch, soft skin. It's really beautiful. Just quick look if you do this property. And now I think it will be nice to get some details. So again, create a stamp, Shift, Alt, Command and E. I'm gonna call this details. Now click filter, order and high pass. Radius at 8.5 pixels. Then change blend mode into highlight. Obviously it might be too hard, too strong, so change opacity into 60% maybe. And create a layer mask again, add layer mask, invert color into black color, and now paint the area you would like to keep the details, like eyes. As you see, really great. Eyes are the most important with details. We don't want to lose details from the eyes. Eyebrows, of course. We don't want to lose details from eyes and eyebrows. Of course, teeth, lips as well. So, and of course I think we could use that on hair. Actually we have to use this on hair. There's not we can. It looks beautiful. It's really great. The hair looks much more impressive now. So as you see, it's great to improve the details. Maybe on her hat too. Take a look. It's much better, especially hair. Looks incredibly impressive. Really soft, natural and great retouch. I hope you're gonna enjoy this, our final result. So what's now? We're almost done, but not really yet. I think it's time to improve our eyes. Let's use some dodge and burn tool. I hope I haven't missed anything. I think it would be great time for Dutch and pen tool. To add more details to increase her eyes, of course. Now file, actually edit, fill and fill this layer with color gray, and then change blend mode into overlay to create that layer invisible. Then select Dutch tool. Orange midtones is alright, exposure at 30%, it's a really good exposure for eyes. And actually what I could say about eyes, as you see we have some red areas, but like I made a tutorial before how to edit your eyes, so if you'd like to improve that area of your eyes, just check my previous tutorial how to edit your eyes. It's really beautiful. I think we could even change her eye color. Take a look on her eyes, really impressive. Then let's add some exposure on her teeth, her lips. Midtones, orange midtones, exposure 30. And let's add some Dutch on her hair, to light areas. Let's add some on her face. It's here and here. And alright, I think it looks really beautiful. Now let's try with burn tool. And let's use some burn tool. Exposure if obviously too strong, 20 on midtones. Midtones. Actually, it wasn't necessary here. So alright, I think it's really impressive, really impressive now. And maybe let's increase her color eyes if you would like to, but it isn't really necessary. So maybe let's stay with this color. Beautiful grey eyes. if you'd like to change her colorize, I made a tutorial how to edit colorize. So now it's time for general correction, like different kind of color effects. I would like to make that skin a bit whiter than it is right now, maybe. So what I'm gonna do, I'll go to Vibrance and I take down some vibrance from that image, about 20, maybe even less, 15, because I would like to keep some of that natural look. Let's try with 20 now. And there's really a lot of work to do. Create a layer mask, of course, and invert colors. So the thing is, I would like to whiten only the skin area. So there's really a lot of work to do now, and we have to be obviously really careful with this. And it looks really beautiful now. Take a look, like really shine face, really shine and happy face. And actually I could add a bit more. That's minus 20. Minus 20 is okay. Even more, minus 25 maybe. It's going to be really light skin. Maybe it's okay if it's too strong. Just change into 20 maybe, if that skin is too light for you. We could use actually we could use levels as well to make our skin really light, but it's not necessary. And now go to hue saturation and add some saturation, like even plus 25, but no worries, it's not our effect, because I would like to add layer mask, and after that I would like to invert that color, and I use saturation only to increase my eye color. So let's zoom like really strong, and of course color wide. Maybe I'm gonna use this kind of brush. Alright, and now second eye. And we could change even our eye color. just a bit, whatever we prefer, and that's how it looks right now. It's really impressive. It's really love this effect. So we almost done, and at the end actually we could use some final results. See, it's really light, soft, beautiful skin. We could make that skin even whiter using levels, for example. So see, but it's a bit destructive, I think. So then we could go into color balance. I would like to add only just a little bit of cold for mid-tones. It's really nice. See? Actually, we could use just a bit more cyan, about 8 maybe. We lost some this warm color from hair. Of course, we could increase our hair, but it wouldn't be so natural maybe. But it's okay. And at the end, of course, we could use gradient map if you fancy it, with some kind of soft effect. But it's obviously it's up to you which kind of effect you would like to use. I think it's nice to add some contrast using gradient map. I'm not sure what I want. I think sepia midtones could give us some nice contrast, so it's really good. And that's how our final result looks like. I think it's really good. Really nice retouch. I think you really like this tutorial as I do, because I really like this retouch. It's really soft retouch, natural retouch, some simple effects, and our image looks really completely different. And I show you our previous image. Take a look. The color is basic. That's how our images. That's how our image looked like before our editing. And that's how it looks right now. It's really great effect. I hope you like this too. And well, thank you for watching, and see you in the next Photoshop tutorial probably next week. Thank you.